dry cleaned?
I reckon it's yuck.
Yeah.
I reckon MJ's like, I don't want to keep lying on your web.
No.
Yeah, walk-off set. Storm off.
I think I said what I said. I'm happy.
You're happy with what you've said?
No, I'm not. Welcome to Who Watches, the podcast where we watch a film, chat about the film, and then we try and figure out who to watch this.
Today we're talking about Spider-Man 3, which currently has a 3.2 on Letterboxd, a 6.3 on IMDb, and a 63% on Rotten Tomatoes. Oscar, what's the plot?
The third in the Sam Raimi universe, Spider-Man's back, and this time he's fighting new villains and old ones. A black symbiote comes down, and he's also got some sand guy rocking around. But what else has he got? He's got his just average life, Carl. So we gotta deal with that.
Yeah, he really does. I gotta tell you, because did you write this?
Yeah.
Who's the old villain?
James Franco.
He's not an old villain. He's a new one as well. They're all new.
Oh, he's been in a round.
Nobody's old.
Adversity. Okay, I apologize.
Nobody's old.
All new. If that's what you put on the DVD box, it's all new villains.
You're welcome. You're welcome to the listener, to the audience.
Carl,
even.
before we jump into these new and old, should we jump back to the old week?
Yeah. Let's go back in time to before we'd seen the movie, when we tried to predict who we thought would watch. Spider-Man 3 is what's coming up this week.
That's huge.
Well, I mean, so we've just done Green Hornet.
Yes.
Spider-Man 3 we're on to, Suicide Squad, and Green Lantern.
Green Lantern.
Not a green.
We don't even touch it. Don't even worry about it.
When was the last time you watched Spider-Man 3?
I watched it in cinemas, and I feel like going back, I don't think I've actually seen it. However, all the internet hubbaloo, I feel like I have seen it. But I don't think I've actually sat down and watched the whole Spider-Man 3 for about 10 years.
Yeah. Did you cry?
Did I weep?
Yeah.
When I remember as a child sitting next to my dad and being like, I can't relate to the Sandman, but I think I could. I was a family man. I was like, if I had to lose my daughter, that's tough. Or if I got turned to sand, it would be even worse. But I didn't cry.
You didn't cry?
No.
I wept.
What part made you weep?
No,
which part?
Just like remembering the movie. I've not seen the movie in a very long time, but imagine like young, I guess what, like 12-year-old Carl.
I guess, was it a lack of Willem Dafoe?
Yeah, I just watched Antichrist, so it was just hot.
Where's
on Willem
Willem?
Dafoe. Yeah.
Where the hell's Willem?
Where the hell is he? He was in the last two. He can't be in the second one. Where the fuck is he in this? He might be in this.
I can't remember. He's got a powerful moment, though.
I think he loves to just be in a mirror. I think that's what the movies like to do, is they'll just pop him in a mirror.
Yeah, and I think it's a good place for Willem Dafoe just to act. I feel like his reflection kind of
if you don't know this, famously, the man is trapped in a mirror. Cursed.
Yeah.
Got cursed.
And it's crazy he has an acting career despite that. That's really, just a testament to how good he's acting.
It's absolutely amazing. All the poor things shot from the POV of a mirror. For
Nosferatu, most of those rats just looking inside,
Yeah.
That powerful.
Rat actors against a mirror. Harsh to do. No, I cried when Harry dies at the end.
Whoa, really?
Bawled my eyes out.
Damn, big Franco head,
Yeah, I went with friends. I think my mum took me with like 4 friends.
Yeah.
Whatever makes a full car. And I was just the only boy that cried. Just absolutely devastatingly cried at the end. I was like, what do you mean he died? And his glider killed him.
Isn't it crazy?
Beautiful, poetic.
It's poetic, and then I guess you had, 10 years of James Franco stoner movies to watch. To sort of
I
calm
guess
down,
so.
To come back to Earth.
Had Pineapple Express come out yet?
No, I think you were I've hit that full car back again in a year's time.
I would say what mum was just picking up people, just being like, we're off to Spider-Man 3, people hopping on like a bus. They were right, there was 6 people on top, people hanging off the doors. It was Spider-Man 3, the town was alive.
I think everyone had to watch it because I hadn't watched Spider-Man 1 or 2. My dad was like, well, you gotta watch Spider-Man 3. That and Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
It really took me to the third.
Yeah.
It's weird we were at this age. Carl, who would watch Spider-Man 3?
I think it's specifically made. I think when it came out, it was specifically made so that the studio could say, we've put Venom in a film.
That's fair.
And so I think that is going into it not having seen it in ages, but having watched 3 Venom movies on the podcast.
Wow, yeah. No,
I think I'm at the point where I'm going, okay.
Was Venom that popular pre the movies?
I reckon.
Yeah.
It's Venom.
I mean, it's Black
I
Spider-Man.
was keen on... Do you remember the poster with like the...
the poster's stunning.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Everyone was keen on Venom.
Guess where that mirror was?
There you go.
There.
They had to edit Willem Dafoe out of it.
Listen, it's
the
tough,
only mirror on
but
set.
it's cheaper than a mirror. It's pretty good.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it was, look, first time Venom's on screen for a movie. I think it's that.
Nice.
And everybody's there to go, what's happened to Everyone's excited to find out if Topher Grace can leap from the small screen to the big screen.
I mean, that's why I signed up for it. You know, my father was like, "Listen, you've watched the '70s show. Now get ready for him as Venom."
It's now time.
It's pretty big.
It's now time for Topher Grace to elevate up
to leap.
He's hitting the big time. What about you? Who would watch Spider-Man 3?
Oh, that's huge. I guess if you wanted, unfortunately, if you wanted the second and you just wanted more of the second, which is a sequel, that's not a great answer, but I'll take it. But I feel
people who love Spider-Man.
People that love it, check it out. You've watched 1, 2.
So far, the trilogy is like 2 for 2. Yeah, like they haven't had.
That's I think the sad thing. I think people were genuinely very excited.
Yeah.
That's why I think there was such a buzz of just like, well, you gotta see it. It's so far they're smashing it.
Yeah. Do you remember liking it? I loved it.
I remember liking it. I remember liking it.
Just growing to hate it.
I remember. I think so, and I feel like I was on the internet just as they were like, Topher Grace is in this fucking flick, and I was like, yeah, and he nailed the Venom,
and he's absolutely killing it. It's what he is living, breathing Brock.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you right now, you put Tom Hardy and Topher Grace in a room. Topher Grace coming out on top.
That's tough.
Do you know why? Just as a bloke. Topher Grace, top bloke.
Look, so I don't think
he was the only good guy for that 70s show. We found out now that he was the best of all the actors. We know that.
Okay,
morally,
I agree. Morally,
physically, mentally, I would assume.
Whoa, no, hang on now. Surely Tom Hardy's winning. What are you talking about?
Is that who you think would watch this?
As a bloke.
Do you reckon? You know how it's like...
Do you think Tom Hardy watched it to get into character?
So this is what I was just about to say. Do you think when it gets to a point where it's like, you know, when it's like, oh, you know... Robert Pattinson's the new Batman, so he reached out to Christian Bale and Ben Affleck, being like, "Hey, what's the go?" Do you reckon Tom Hardy was like, "Hey, I'm just getting into character for Venom"?
No. I reckon he was like method. He was just like it's like the Joker. I didn't want to see his performance. So, you know, I didn't want to get shrouded by his Brock. You know, it wasn't for me. I need to be full in the Eddie head. You know.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch this.
Me too. I'm pretty excited.
I want to know: is this going to be? How are you visually doing this?
How so?
Like, are you gonna like sort of like fade to when we're recording?
I've got a rewind effect.
You're gonna rewind it?
Yeah.
I was thinking, what if you cross-faded me up here?
Yeah.
And then I could like look up. And
we could look
and
behind?
Then we could look. Yeah. What if we both went? Let's
look behind
and then just put it there. That
come
works.
Back to it. Are they ready?
Wow.
Carl, we're jumping into Spider-Man 3. Surely we're back in a big way. Carl, we also said we're doing video. So that's pretty big.
It is. We're on video right now. You can come and see our beautiful faces. Guys, no makeup.
Yeah.
Just me, raw. It's me, who I am.
I got a sweat on. I ran before I did this. You know, get a little sweat going. It's good.
I haven't been showering in weeks in preparation for today.
Of course. There's a stench. It seems like smell-o-vision, huh?
That's how you keep the extras from walking into shot.
That's all good filmmaking.
That's all good filmmakers.
You ever see an empty set? Big smell. Pong.
Big smell.
Big pong
it's the way to do it.
Carl, we're doing Spider-Man 3. We're also doing Superhero Month, which we love to do. Why are we doing Spider-Man 3?
We're doing Spider-Man 3. Did I pick this? I think I picked it.
I think so.
I just hadn't watched it in a long time.
Yep.
And I just hadn't watched it in a long time, and I think Spider-Man 3's got a pretty bad stank to it.
It's got a bad stank to it. I think it's got lovely nostalgia. Like a bit of Phantom Menace.
So.
I feel like I watched it as a child, and therefore I love it.
Yeah.
But at the time, I remember it being completely eviscerated. It kind of killed the franchise.
It definitely, for sure it did, because I think they were sort of gearing up to do and it also made a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's crazy in those days. Well, critics didn't like it, so shut the doors. No more. And then Morbius is like, I think we can get 6 more of these. Come on, we're going to squirt them out. We won't learn our lesson. Surely this is going to work if we keep smashing the wall.
Every studio just keeps it being like, but if we cast Jared Leto, it'll be a hit. And you're like, you got to stop doing that. Tron Ares hasn't come out yet, but surely that's not looking good from a box office
do not speak ill of Tron, okay? That's going to make a bill. It's going to make a bill. Okay, Carl, do we jump straight into Spider-Man 3?
I would love to jump straight into Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe that I have notes. This is weird.
This is very professional. This is very good.
We should go through
us day one of filming. Like we're nailing this. We're nailing this.
We've absolutely, honestly, stop rolling. This is good enough. We're done.
No content needed.
We're the most self-congratulating people fucking ever. It's simply nuts. Wait until one comment's like, guys, kill yourself. And I'll be on the floor crying, and you'll be like on the phone.
I've ordered a gun. They nailed us, Carl. I listened to the audience, okay? Why wouldn't I? Carl, Oingo Boingo's not back. Danny Elfman does not return to do the composing, but this original score is there.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Really? Danny Elfman's not involved in this?
Well, he's got the original score.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I mean, that's the main thing.
Why do they ever get another composer to return for a sequel?
No,
surely.
Exactly. Surely it's there,
like,
yeah.
Why would you do that?
We get a little recap. Man, Spider-Man 1 and 2, pretty good. I watched a bunch of the YouTube clips of just the train sequence, Doc Ock. It's all good.
Yeah. Well, I watched this with a friend, and I got halfway through before we were like, let's put on the sequence where he tells Aunt May that he was there when Uncle Ben died. Yeah. Which is a fantastic sequence. Just in like superhero movies, that scene in Spider-Man 2 is such a great, sincere, dramatic piece of storytelling. Yeah. And you know what's really good in it? Is it's not a scene where Aunt May then just goes, I forgive you. She's so upset she abandons him. Yeah. And it's...
He's like, all this stuff's lost. Oh, it's a great guy. Check out Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2. Yeah. Could you believe it?
Who knew? Anyway, Spider-Man 3.
So good they made a third. We've got Kirsten Dunst coming in. She's finally made it as an actress. She's been aspiring her whole life, not only in real life, but in the film as well.
Hey, okay. You're speaking ill of her, but she's nailing it.
That wasn't a shot of Kirsten Dunst.
God. Okay, good. She's nailing this musical. Stairs. It's pretty good. You gotta check it out.
Now, I love this because I always thought this was fantastic. So this is not Kirsten Dunst singing, I believe. Oh, okay, I believe it is somebody else. Now, she's criticized in the movie as her voice isn't strong enough to get past the first row. Now, I agree with the criticism.
Great.
For sure.
We're critics.
How... And isn't it nice that we agree? Yeah. Like, you're watching it and you go, no, I do agree with that criticism. I get why she'd be booted off of her Broadway debut.
Yes, I had a 10-year-old, like, she does not have the gravitas.
She doesn't have it. How do you cast somebody where you go, hey, can you sing for an actress... But we're going to be critiquing your voice, and you can't be that good.
I think it's a nice critique, because it's just like the volume's low. If you were like off key, you'd be like, fuck you guys.
Well, so when I was a kid, this always threw me, because I just assumed she wasn't mic'd. And I was like, get her a mic. This is bad on production.
Yeah,
not
the
on
critics
you.
are just like, guys, turn the sound up.
Put the
sound
up.
engineers are the issue. They're just like, no, we'll get a louder woman. That will make it pop.
To rely completely on theater acoustics? No, put in some fucking speakers before you fire Miss MJ over here.
The king of pop.
Yeah. But it doesn't float.
It doesn't float.
It doesn't float. And then we pan up and we get to finally see James Franco returning. He's got his little binoculars. I think he's really close to the stage. I don't know why he's using them.
Oh, when you're at the theater, you might as well, It feels like great.
Can you still get them?
Yeah, I stole one, from the similar vibe, the Back to the Future musical. They had them for £1. I took them on, and they were so horrid. But you can get them.
I gotta tell you, those voices went well past the first row. It was absolutely
great sound
amazing.
Engineering.
It was great sound engineering. We saw it on the West End. But I'll tell you what, they didn't fucking have air conditioning.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Well, they were like, it's Back to the Future, so we're going back to the 50s. Guess what? It's hot.
It's hot, and people were miserable, and that's what you should all be right now.
Now we go back to them. They're now sitting on a web. MJ is like, hey, let's just kick off this film. I'm a bit nervous. I hope the reviews are good. Peter is like, you're going to fucking nail it. Don't you worry,
Yeah.
Things going pretty good for these guys.
Yeah.
I hope things don't go awry.
Oh, I gotta tell, it's crazy how quickly an alien then falls. Falls as they're both like, isn't life perfect right now? Boom! Into the film.
A symbiote.
Ready to wreck it all.
Just like, oh god, that black goo. We're fucked. We're really fucked.
I gotta say, this is finally watching this movie again, like through proper adult eyes. Wow, this whole movie's just coincidences. Just one after another.
It really is.
It's some of the most poorly written coincidences happening every 10 minutes.
It's upsetting because it is just a bit janky because they've got like 50 pieces going on. And you're like, oh god, this is not all working together. It's not.
No.
But it's all moving somehow. You're like, Jesus Christ.
And I also think potentially in isolation, they're working. They're sort of working. So for example,
go on.
I think you could just like pull out the Sandman plot.
Yep.
And the movie doesn't change.
Yep.
But I think those Sandman scenes are all quite strong.
They are all strong.
So it's really tough to like, because you're just like, this is slowing it down. It's making the whole thing not work. But this in itself is kind of working.
There's like, there's 4 plots. There's the James Franco, there's the Sandman, there's the Venom, and I'd say MJ kind of thrown there. And also Peter coming Venom.
Yeah.
And they all sort of branch off and do their own thing. And then at the end, it just all gets tied, like a zip tie.
Yeah.
At the end. And you are right.
They're just fucking thrown together.
Yeah.
And it doesn't particularly make any sense as to why anybody's in here. And I think it's a real shame because I think the first 2 Spider-Man movies are quite good with this it's got Sam Raimi's little bits of horror, and then it's got this nice little bit of like camp that I think elevates the superhero within it, and then it's grounded with some really good drama. And I think what's really good about this one is they're very cleverly gone. Peter's going through like he's getting high off his own fame.
Yes.
And then we've on the opposite side of his relationship got MJ halted in her fame. Yeah. So it's really great to see him on the rise and her on this downfall.
I really like them the most, I think. I think it's a shame they're not all kind of tying into it because it kind of feels like everyone's envious of Peter, and it's nice that his like whole sort of arc is that he's so on his high or anything. He has to actually come back down to earth and kind of ground himself. Yeah. But then you kind of got Sandman in the mix where you're like, oh, he doesn't really play into that.
So simply doing his own thing. Yeah. Like even when he's just sort of introduced into the movie, it's a bit like whoa, this man's opened a window and now he's a part of the film.
I love it. His ex-wife does the cardigan thing like, where have you been?
I know.
I got a tight cardigan, our daughter with pipes and
worried sick. I am playing worried sick mother of one, and you can tell from the cardigan.
He matches the vibe though. He puts on that tight little green little t-shirt. My God, it's hot.
I can tell you right now, it does not work.
Whoa!
It doesn't work.
This is Sandman.
He looks like an idiot. Like he looks like a fucking idiot in this shirt. I'm sorry. Like if there was this man, Thomas Haden Church, big guy,
HTC,
big, very like square features, right? In this weird brown and green striped shirt that looks like he's broken it.
It's an evergreen as a green. It's gorgeous. It is a jail.
It's crazy. I gotta tell you right now, if there's one item of clothing I would never want to be turned into because a sand machine got turned on and made that item a part of me forever, it's his shirt.
That's great. So your big issue isn't the sand DNA, it's mainly the shirt composition.
Sand DNA makes
Are you
sense.
Locked into that shirt? Sort of like heaven, like wherever you die and you're locked into that? Like if you fall in a sand pit, you get that
Imagine if by that point he was like shedding layers. You know, so it's just
midway through the sand. It's like, oh my God, I'm wearing this fucking ugly shirt. I got to
tell you right now, it would be really tough. But I think when it started to take off, is when I'd go, I'm gonna have to take off my pants. Like I think this is now. I've got to take off my pants.
Your knee-jerk reaction is, I've got to strip. If I'm gonna be a sand monster, I'm gonna have to have some options.
I got to tell you right now,
I'm not looking into this.
I think if he started to strip, I think that would have been the way to handle it.
I think relatable.
For sure, I'd said when I get into a panic. Same thing. It's like when a bear approaches, right? They're like, strip off your clothes and get big.
Yeah, exactly. And then at least you die, you're naked, and you have options in heaven. Or hell. You don't know.
That's right. You get to go. Do you reckon they've got a lost and found in heaven or hell?
I think they've got shops there, surely. I'm sure you can buy stuff. It's heaven. Surely you can buy
I assume
you can customize yourself.
I assume it's exactly like Disney Springs.
Yeah.
Both heaven and hell.
Yeah. I've got a horrible limbo. Carl, we do get Sandman turning into a Sandman.
This is great.
Yeah. This scene's fantastic. Yeah. I think it is great. I think everyone remembers it being great. I remember it being great. However, I don't remember James Franco cut in between him falling in the sand pits and then James Franco getting concussed and waking up in the hospital. It's like, Peter, my best friend. Peter Parker. And then you cut to Sandman trying to grab the locket. And it's beautiful.
Amazing filmmaking. Intercut with, for whatever reason, whatever the directing was on set, I don't know if it was James Franco's choice to go, I assume when you get amnesia, you're just high. Like, you're just really high. It's crazy also that they flat out are like, this is good for a film.
What?
Going, this big piece of information dropped at the end of the second one. We'll undo it within 15 minutes. Amnesia. Amnesia. Just busting into the writer's room. Guys, we've got it. We can't process his like storyline properly right now. Don't want to have anything to do with it, frankly, until an hour 40 into the movie.
It feels that. It goes, oh, we do not need him right now, but we will need him.
We didn't know what to do. So it's either amnesia or he goes to space.
Yeah. It's that, or how about he fucks MJ for a bit?
Yeah.
How about he fucks MJ for a bit? That's kind of fun.
What if somebody also came in and was like, guys, I just had the most amount of fun at making an omelet this week, and I want that reflected in the film.
I remember as a child thinking Do the Twist, one banger of a song.
Yeah.
And that's all I took away from the film. The Sandman scene and the Do the Twist.
I thought that was romance.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, all of my relationships up until that, past this was like...
You were 10. What kind of...
I was out and about. It was a coastal town.
Oh my God, you're a slut. Okay, there we go.
I got around. Hey, look, there were 5 of us on the way to that cinema. I gotta tell you.
You gotta pass the time somehow.
Do you reckon laying on a spiderweb is harsh? Like it's a cable?
Aggressively horrible.
Yeah, I reckon
I reckon if you get like, I think your joint's gonna seize up. I reckon, and I remember quite often they kiss on it. I can't think of a worse place to kiss.
Yeah. And it's still sticky, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the web thing is because it becomes wires. It's definitely some residue.
It's definitely.
It's got some. Listen, it came out of his arm.
Yeah.
Is this one out of his arm?
Yeah, this is the one where it's like him.
That's gooey. That's gooey. That's ruining your dress. I think you're gonna have to get that dry cleaned.
I reckon it's yuck.
Yeah.
I reckon MJ's like, I don't want to keep lying on your web.
No. Get a place. Get a hotel. I'm sure Spider can get some deals.
And I reckon he's obsessed with it as well. He's like, oh, we're gonna go out back and we're gonna lay on my web, and she's like, again,
you cheap fuck. Just fucking pay for a hotel.
Get a meal.
Yeah.
My guy.
Make me a spider nest. How about that?
For sure. Plant some eggs.
Yeah.
Huh?
In me. That's the plot. She gets some bad reviews.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, she absolutely does. Actually, you know what? I know that we were sort of like... I like the dynamic as to why their relationship is sort of falling apart a little bit. But I'd also got to tell you, you can see the like early 2000s screenwriting of just a woman in a superhero movie.
She's complaining.
Guys
vibing and let him have some fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of her just screaming, yelling, being confused. It is... That specifically doesn't hold up. And I think you can tell... Kirsten Dunst is bored. Like she's like, I don't want to be doing this.
It's janky because what's her plot? She doesn't get good reviews. I feel like her shining moment is kind of being like, "Fuck you, Peter. I kind of fucking hate you." And then I feel like she gets kidnapped twice, right?
Yeah.
In succession.
Yeah. She loves to get kidnapped.
Who doesn't?
We get our big first sort of set piece of the movie. James Franco out the bat just attacks.
Yep.
Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, if you will, Peter Parker.
Yep.
He's also known as. And this. I'm going to say I don't think many of the effects in the movie hold up very well.
It's an odd one because you definitely go like they are pushing the limit of CGI.
Yeah. I remember it looking good at the time as well. I remember loving it.
I definitely think it's got this weird... It's a bit janky, but I think it's a bit stylized by accident, the CGI, because it almost feels like they're like pasting on top of it.
Yeah, it feels like he's cut out and put on top of a background. And I think... You can get away with it a little bit because it's a superhero movie and you can go, comic book styling.
Yes.
And I think he's done a little bit of this in the other two, so it was okay.
Yeah.
It's just stretched so far and so much longer.
Yeah.
But I think everywhere he has put the camera works, and that's what makes the sequence still work.
Yes.
Like every time I'm like, oh, if this was just with today's effects, this still works.
Yeah.
I think like the way that like the shots are composed when he's using slow motion, whenever he's falling, that's all perfect.
Yeah.
Every time, I think Sam Raimi's still absolutely at the top of his game of filming an action sequence.
And I feel like it's definitely got that, they're like, we can use practical. We're going to use practical.
Yeah.
The CGI is just like, it's a guy up in the sky. We really can't do much.
Yeah.
But there's some sequences where like, I think Gwen comes in from like, he saves her from the crane, and they swing in, and they're starting like 20 meters up. It's very huge.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, they really went. If they could, they could.
Yeah.
You know, it was mainly just because like, oh, we have to do this. But yeah, no, it looks great when it has to be.
Absolutely. James Franco getting his little noggin hit is a great sound effect as well.
It's really stuck with me.
It is. I always remembered it
There's
as well.
Like, fuck,
the silence it cuts to, and then it's like a...
Yeah, when he's in the hospital, he's like, hey, Peter. You're like, woof, you really got hit, did you? Jesus. We're sort of playing around for a while. Spidey's kind of nailing it. Should we get to the next sequence with Gwen Stacy?
Yeah. I think we absolutely need to go to the next sequence with Gwen Stacy. Because again, this is my favorite moment of coincidence, really, is Gwen Stacy's up in a building getting a photo shoot done. It just so happens the night before she was getting coffee with Topher Grace. Topher Grace rocks up. He's standing next to Gwen Stacy's dad, who runs the police force, who are both down there watching Gwen Stacy, who happens to be falling out of the building, and he's like, "Oh, and I'm dating your daughter." Yeah, and you're like, "Okay, this is weird. This is a weird way to establish all this stuff."
It is intimate. I also do love the crane operator just having not a good day. He's going crazy. I don't know what crane engineering sort of is, but there's a lot of levers, and he's going, "Oh no, let me pull this." And this crane's going a bit wacky.
You reckon you'd choose to stop touching
things?
Yeah,
I would just let it go.
Yeah,
because this crane goes crazy. Because I get the smack of the building.
I definitely get the first one. I go, that's fair.
Yeah.
For him to double down and go, I'll press everything then. That seems like what I should do.
Because then it comes back again, gets momentum, hits the second one. You go, that's just on him.
Oh my God. And then it's egregious because it comes back in and it goes up. And you're like, I didn't even know the crane could do that. It went left to right made sense, but it stabs the building and just goes, what if I finished everyone? Also, the fact that Spider-Man's like, I will save Gwen. It looks like a lot of other floors are in trouble.
Yeah.
Spread your love.
Well, listen, Eddie's watching, and the police officer there. He picks wise, you know.
He does.
Yeah,
He
a lot
really
of depths,
does.
and we don't want to see that. The news don't want to see it. He's the media. He covers it. So you know that.
What I'm also really loving about the Amnesia plot too is the fact that Tobey Maguire is the fact that Peter Parker is so happy to be like, I'm gonna leave it then. I'm just gonna leave this.
It's not.
That's a freebie.
Yeah, that is a freebie. I don't think he has anything on his plate where he's like, I need to not deal with this. He's like, I do not want to.
He just clearly didn't want to get involved in the conflict.
Why would you? You're my best friend. If I lose you, and honestly, me and MJ on the rocks, we kind of need to be best pals. I need a buddy. I need an Xbox
MJ's
pal.
like, he seems to be doing well, and Toby's like, yep. It's really good.
It's really.
I don't know why he doesn't think the memories never. He goes, that's fine forever.
It's crazy to ask the doctor, like, hey, is this might come back?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
The doctor's like, when it's convenient.
Listen, he's actually absolutely fine unless he stands in front of a mirror. There's no mirrors at the manor, right? There's no mirrors there, right?
Nothing that can refract light.
Yeah.
Just don't put him anywhere there.
No prisms, no sort of like shiny surfaces.
Nothing like that.
You know, even a teardrop, would spike his back his memories.
Don't take him to a carnival.
Oh, God.
Don't take him to a wacky mirror parade.
And that's just on carnivals, This doctor is not a big fan of them.
Yeah, the doctor's like, oh yeah, my diagnosis, no carnivals, no clowns, absolutely none of that bullshit.
No bloody fun, huh?
No, no lions. No ringmasters. No ringmasters with a top hat and a whip.
You're going like 20 circus. Like, that's your diagnosis? None of that?
I'm doing water for elephants.
Oh, don't do water for elephants.
I'm doing water for elephants. Well, I'm doing water for elephants. But riff with me. Let's do water for elephants references. Let's do it for a while.
I'll insert a bunch here.
Let's do I'll do a bunch. Reese Witherspoon, Robert Pattinson, Christoph Waltz. Christoph Waltz is killed by an elephant. The elephant in Water for Elephants. There's a scene with a carny. How do we get onto that?
I cut it.
No!
God, we're a sand truck.
I'll tell you why we can't cut it. Because now we're about to remember it. Is that the Water for Elephants bit?
We played the whole film.
Wow, again?
We played the whole film.
We got the rights?
Wait, 3, 2, 1?
And wow, Water for Elephants.
Water for Elephant, guys.
Imagine being able to cut to the movie when we reference it.
I actually love this. We're going to waste people's time quite a bit. And we're honestly getting some copyright
Isn't
strikes.
this what like Roger Ebert did? Where
I think so.
And
Someone went...
And then Siskel would turn around and always be like, I hated it.
Woof.
Woof.
1 star.
Bad.
Citizen Kane, more like piss on my pain, huh? God, we get a little sand sequence. You listen, if you're a sand monster and you see a big truck of sand, how do you think this helps your serotonin? You think you get a big like sand stiffy?
This has got to be a high like no other.
It would be akin to heroin.
This is crazy.
It'd be massive.
Yeah.
Imagine being like, I can get big, real big.
I can get really big.
My heart could go 5 times the size.
So much
like
bigger.
the Grinch.
I think if I was Sandman, I found all this sand and I went really big, they'd be able to stop me with ease because they'd be there going, guys, look how big I am. Look at me. I'm bigger than all of you. What are we going to do about this? I'm sand and I'm giant. Where was the truck even going? To more sand? Lead me there, Mr. Driver.
Are we going to the beach? Oh my God, him at a beach. That's crazy.
As if he is not just running to the beach. The whole movie.
Here's the thing. Regardless if you're a sand person, run to the beach.
That should be
It's summer.
The whole movie would really be about, hey, that Sandman guy keeps getting bigger the more sand he gets. And they should go, he can't get to the beach.
We've got to stop him before he gets to the beach.
Actually cannot
Someone
let him get
a
to the beach.
bucket of water and pour it on him. Someone kick his sandcastle.
Yeah, later in the movie, Spider-Man's like, don't worry, I flushed him down a drain that leads to a beach. They're like, what do you mean? Why would you do that?
You let a horse to water, you bitch,
What are
you stupid idiot.
What are you, crazy?
No, it's Wizard of Oz rules. He got wet and therefore melted. It's fine. He's done.
Now, let's talk about how Sandman feeds into this, because they're retconning the first film.
Yeah.
And I looked this up just because I was like, maybe this is from the comics.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's just done for the movie.
Yeah.
They're saying Sandman is the one that killed Ben.
Yeah.
how do we feel about this? I remember not even liking this at the time. I think this is a weird thing to even bother to do.
I hadn't seen the first, so for me, I was like, well, that's just they're just showing the same scene again. Ridiculous. I will say, and you tell me if you want to jump into the ending spoiler.
Yeah.
I think his excuse for why he killed Ben, kind of worse.
Poor. Really poor.
His hand slipped.
Yeah.
He kind of got a spook and shot him.
Yeah.
Oof.
What, so you were trigger happy?
Yeah.
What he's saying is he was like, look, I was just really trigger happy and someone spooked me.
Here's the thing.
Dude, you took a life.
Oh, you took a life, but here's the thing. It's the same as getting really big at sand. It's just a high you can't be matched. You shoot a man unarmed in a car, whoofed.
Yeah.
It's big.
My favorite thing about the revelation as to why Ben got killed is if you go and just watch what Peter Parker imagines the scene is of Thomas Haden Church like ripping Ben out of the car and shooting him, and then just the ending scene of The Truth, which is like he gets him out of the car and pats him.
Yeah. Hey,
like,
give me a hug.
You all right, Ben?
Yeah.
Like, hey, Benny.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm going to assume your name's Ben because you got such a welcoming presence. Bet you're an uncle. Bet you supply.
Unc Ben?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesus
no!
Christ.
And a second shot. Jesus, everything's
I had to finish it
spooking
off.
me.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
No.
Yeah. I also love it too because I think it only at the end of the movie serves himself by going, this is the truth. And you don't need to forgive me, but you just need to know that that's what happened. And he's like, you know what, I do forgive you. And he's like, great, I'll just fly away.
Did he always have this power? He could fly?
Yeah, I know, right? This is nuts. This is nuts to establish later. Yeah.
Huh?
Where are you going? Hit the surf. I'm off to the beach. I'm going to get myself bigger than ever.
I am going to come back and crush you.
Yeah.
The second I eat the beach, you're fucked.
I'm going
to destroy New York.
I'm going to eat boats for a living.
Thank God New York doesn't have a bunch of beaches. Again, I guess Coney, oh my God, he's on the L train. Holy fuck.
He's on the... flies to the L train to ride it to the beach.
Pays the subway because he's not a criminal.
He's not a criminal.
Jumps on, he pays the money and gets us to the Coney Island.
I think it'd be so funny if he got into the same issue where somebody's like, hey, you've got to pay for that. He's like, I shot them. I got startled and I shot them.
Whoa, where'd you come from? Sorry, sand gun. I'm so sorry. It's sand bullets. Carl, we get to our little romantic subplot. I do love the little French restaurant scene.
This
Bruce
is always
Campbell?
really, this is really charming. I think like the comedy is on point in the movie.
I think the comedy's nailing him.
Yeah.
When Bruce Campbell does the whistle and a pen comes out of the frame, that's just real good fun. I just don't think I've seen that. I love visual comedy.
Yeah.
How fun. Chuck something here.
Crazy. Wow. I can't wait to see what you add in post.
I'm going to just cut it.
So the whole movie we've had, Peter Parker's also been trying to propose to MJ.
Yes.
He's sort of been fumbling that a little bit. He's also been sort of brewing this relationship with Gwen Stacy, who's in his labs class.
Yeah.
And his lab partner.
And it's inappropriate.
It's definitely inappropriate. So I really want to talk about, essentially, Spider-Man's getting the key to the city.
Yep.
And he goes and he hangs upside down and he tells Gwen Stacy, lay one on me.
Yeah.
Give me a kiss.
Well, a little boy goes, hey, Spider. I'll do the crowd are crazy. You should really not listen to peer pressure. Like, kiss her, go on, give her a peck, huh? Go over a smooch. And that's most of the crowd. Are just the crowds are crazy because anyway, go on. Yeah,
no, you're absolutely right because they do a smooch and somebody's like, tongue,
slip one
more
in.
tongue. Come on, battle it out. Make your mouths battle.
Make it wet.
Come on.
Slippy and sloppy. That's
I'm not
what
even close to being done. What do you mean
New
you're
York,
finished?
come on.
I'm walking here. Give me a slice. I'm going back to my cousins.
MJ is beside and just absolutely.
Rightly so.
Yeah.
She's like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, she's absolutely validated for everything. Completely.
Yeah.
She's like,
I gotta tell
you're
you,
being a dick, it's fine.
This is a whole movie where I'm like, you are in the right.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I feel like there's probably more that happens to it. I'm just really excited to discuss the jazz club.
Oh, yeah. Well, because I think the whole reason, because I feel like it's a bit of an assassination of Spider-Man, but I guess it's so you have the foundation for Venom and for this sort of pivot.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be weird if he just suddenly became so dickish.
Yeah.
But should we just jump into Venom? I mean, the dance.
Now we've also got to talk about Brock. We haven't even really talked about Brock.
God.
So Brock's also just coming for Peter's job.
Yep.
What I wanted to say is we now hit the hour mark.
Yep.
And that's what they say, Venom's now going to take over Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So we get that first sequence of him being Venom.
Yep.
And this is... I didn't realize how little there was of Spider-Man
Right?
is. It's so tiny.
Yeah.
It is one of those things where you go, this should have been a full film. I don't know why you've got Sandman and Hobgoblin in here.
It's just like, I think everyone afterwards was like, this is not.
It's
we
a
fucked
mess.
Up. We fucked up. Yeah. And it is a shame they didn't get to make a fourth one. Yeah. It is.
Do we think it's got to be just studio involvement? Do we think?
I think the other producer does all the other Spider-Mans. I can't remember his name is AJ or something.
Oh yeah. Is that Avi?
Yes, Avi. That's it. Yeah. I think it was just a bit messy, and it was just like we're just battling too much stuff. I think let's just do a hard reset.
Crazy just keeps happening. Like Amazing Spider-Man 2, they're like 5 villains.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you keep doing this?
Well, here's the thing. You need a bit of Rhino, but I don't think Rhino could nail it, you know?
Oh, God. Look, I got to just a whole movie of Rhino.
Paul Giamatti as Rhino, guys. Check it out.
Check it out.
This, I think, has stood the test of time. I don't know whether it's looked upon... I think it's looked upon fondly.
Yeah.
The sequence of the dance sequence of him going down the...
I think it's looked on too fondly. I'd forgotten, actually, that it works with the tone of the movie.
I think it does. And I think everyone in the film is disgusted.
It's crazy to put it in the film.
Yeah.
And it is right for them to play it as everybody on the street is like, you're a weirdo.
Yeah.
Like he is really just energized by it. I don't know why he thinks the emo look is working for him.
I think it is working. Come on.
It's absolutely not working.
A little shaggy on his top. He's nailing it.
No, not at all.
I think you just don't understand it.
He gets a great attitude though. I gotta tell you, because he goes into this jazz club with Gwen Stacy.
He goes to the jazz club. I will say, I think the film being so cheeky, the door's open for him. And that's just the start. And that's just how and that's the hair. And that's the hair.
That's the hair.
Yeah.
When he needs to get a table, he gives a waitress some money and goes, find us some shade.
No, but he goes, find some shade. No, come here.
I get it.
I get it. What woman with an emo haircut just like, come on, find some shade. She's like,
give us some shade.
Could you just slip me a 20? I guess I'll find you something.
I just thought it was cool. I was like, I gotta use this. You know what's also really good too?
Yep.
Just for her to assume find us some shade as a table and not like an umbrella.
Do you
like just
outdoor setting? We've got some smokers around, like shade.
Yeah.
Somewhere,
I also think
no, but you know what it is? Somewhere cool.
It's fuck.
And that's why the hair works. And that's why the hair works.
That's exactly what it is.
God
Holy shit.
Damn.
This is a freaking masterpiece. Now, look, this has happened after there is so much happening in this movie because James Franco gets his memory back.
He does.
And then kidnaps Mary Jane, forces Mary Jane to break up with him.
Yep.
And then he goes and meets James Franco. And James Franco's like, I'm going to eat this pie. I'm going to freaking eat this pie.
So good.
When he turns...
He's so horny. Oh, God. This pie must be fucking delicious.
I got to tell you, it is crazy to me that Peter Parker's like, I don't really get where any of this is coming from. He turns around and James Franco winks at him. A bus goes by and he disappears. And he doesn't think, I wonder if he's got his memory back.
No, that doctor did tell him the amnesia would only come back if he got haunted by his father. Yeah. And I just don't know how that happened.
Just didn't happen.
He only lives at a creepy manor.
Yeah.
There's no ghost there. They got exterminated.
And now from this point on, what's great is they go, this is a musical now.
Yeah. I think it works.
100% works.
The chair stunts are great. I can't believe you can surf on a chair. It looks fantastic.
It's so much chair
I love every crash zoom with a bit of wind.
Yeah.
I think every single one of them works.
It's so, what reality are we in?
Yeah.
It's nuts to not only do him dancing on the street, to him having a hand-to-hand jazz combat fight with James Franco, to having as well just like a chair dance off at Mary Jane, just coming at her. That then ends in him hitting her to the ground.
Oh God. Yeah, he beats
Wasn't that nuts? I always remembered this.
I think that's it. He knocks him down, and then I feel like the third act happens. I feel like we get like a hard reset on all the characters' arcs and just what they've earned in the film.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like, oh, I guess we're back at square one. But I feel like the events of the film don't forgive, you know?
No, not at all.
I don't think they've given enough time to forgive.
Yeah. I think it's crazy that the end of this trilogy is somebody's like, I know exactly how it's going to end. It's going to end in a jazz club that we established in this film.
Yep.
And he's going to have hit her, but they're going to embrace and everything's going to be okay.
It's gonna be pretty fine. Let's jump into Eddie just before he goes to church. Yep. Spider-Man has been like, hey, they're trying to like sort of photography feud. But Eddie gets the shot. It's a pretty great shot. And James Jameson's like, oh, great. Spider-Man's black. we're gonna make him a villain.
Front page.
Which is crazy, I think.
Yeah.
You know, he gets a black skin, and it's all like, ugh. Demonized in the media, not great, but that's just how the Daily Bugle works, you know.
Yeah, it's exactly how the Daily Bugle works.
Yeah. But Carl, what's happened with Eddie's photography?
It's a fake.
Fuck.
And when Eddie is just groveling, going, "Don't do this.
Yeah.
Just don't do this to
Not
me."
in the office. Elizabeth Banks here.
Come on, we can sort this out. Eddie, what do you want out of this? You lied. You're just getting your comeuppance. You can't be upset about this.
Yeah.
It's like, I've had a hard time. Peter's had a hard time.
He's an emo now.
Peter's
That's
having
tough.
a really tough
That's
time.
tough. MJ's left him.
There's a symbiote on him.
Oh, symbiote.
Yeah.
Symbiote
On him.
Now, listen, when I get fired, what's the best place to go?
Church. Take me to church.
Take me to church.
As Hosea said, when you've gotten fired, take me to church.
Go to church and then smite your enemies. That's classic Bible 101.
Yep,
you know?
and he did it in a great song. It's a hit.
Yeah.
And that's what that's about.
That's what it's about. That's
what
exactly
it's about.
The whole thing.
It's
if
exactly
you get fired
what
from your
it's
photography job and some guy ratted you out, smite them down, God.
Oh.
And luckily God does. in their own way, I do like that God is like, you know what, Eddie, I'm not going to just kill Spider-Man. I'll give you the tools.
Yeah, I'll give you the tools and then you can prove your worth.
Yeah.
And again, just what a coincidence. Just to be under him as he's like playing around in a bell tower.
As the bells toll, he's like, thank God there's black goo coming down.
It's also, I just think he should have acted quicker in moving from the black goo to, I don't know how he looks out there and he goes, wow, Peter Parker's Spider-Man. Huh. How can you see? They even do an up-angle shot, and I couldn't tell what was happening up there.
Yeah, I couldn't tell that. Does he know he's Spider-Man? He wouldn't. No, does he?
That's what he's going, Parker?
Oh, that's right.
He works it out.
And then sort of opens his mouth like, I'll get some black goo.
He's it's like when it's snowing.
Mouth agape. He's like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to get my revenge from God.
He goes, what is that, sarsaparilla? Okay.
Treacle.
Oh, it tastes sappy.
Ugh, it's sweet to the taste, you know, but Venom gets inside of him.
Yep.
Why are you laughing?
Because he's just having a bit of fun.
He's inside of him.
Venom's a bit of a hoe.
Yeah.
Venom lands on Earth, gets inside two young men.
Two New Yorkers.
Pits them against each other.
Yeah.
Guys, Venom is messy. Venom's fucking messy.
Can't go to church. Oh my God. Now, the film kind of goes, it feels like a scene that's been like reshot, but just like Sandman's running down an alley. And Venom's should we just team up?
There's a few things where you go, this just feels like an insert.
Yeah.
My favorite one is, it feels like it definitely is because like, what if we just kidnapped Mary Jane again?
Yeah.
And it's somebody with like a glove, like a Venom glove.
Yeah.
To establish Venom is CGI and then do a glove. Just really tickled me.
A leather glove as well. Just like a little leather glove.
Was like they've gone like, and what if his fingernails were a little weird?
Yeah,
and you're like,
it's kind of slimy. You know? We sprayed it with a little bit of slime.
It looks so practical and dry.
Yeah.
And
not my Venom. He's a wet boy.
Not my Venom.
Fella,
He's established he is a wetto.
Yeah, big wet guy.
Big wet guy.
And that's what I liked about the comics. They kept the wet.
The wet.
Yeah. Sand guy, dry. Venom wet.
Actually, it's funny because you go, these two shouldn't work together.
Shouldn't work together,
but they do.
And they do.
But they do.
Yeah.
You know what'd be great?
Yeah.
I think if Sam had taken Venom to the beach, I think Venom would have liked the beach too.
I think so.
I think this movie should have ended with a good beach day.
You know what the best thing about the beach is? There's water there too. It's kind of where the sand and water meet.
Absolutely.
That's the beach.
And look, it's the same with Hobgoblin. He just needs to relax.
Yeah, he
just needs to relax.
You put a little towel there to have a little rest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's summer. I mean, why wouldn't you want to relax? It's not lovely. Carl, it's 2v2 plus for MJ, you know. It's the big finale we've been wanting.
It is. Now, before we get to the big fight,
Mm-hmm.
Peter Parker stops by Harry.
Yeah.
Because Harry, help me. I can't do it on my own.
Yeah.
And I do think he could do it on his own. I guess it's proven later that he can't. But I feel like I've seen him overcome more.
I have. I guess he was predicting that. I reckon at one point Ben's going to have me down on a pole and Sandman with a big fist is going to be smashing me.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like it hurts, but I could imagine 5 tons of sand crushing a body would. Like crushing a spider, you'd be gone.
It would hurt.
Yeah.
So Harry doesn't want to help.
No.
He's completely disfigured from the fight that they had earlier. So Harry's I just think it's crazy writing, really.
Yeah,
to just go, what if this information came into it at the right time, seconds to change
That's
it
what
all.
I'm saying. Like, it feels like
Everything's
It's just that we just need to tie this up, guys.
Yeah.
And everything we've done for the rest of the film is just chuck it in the bin. MJ forgives. Everyone forgives Peter. Because it's funny because it's not like he was a dick only in the Venom. It feels like he was more of a dick when he wasn't Venom. For the first hour.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Don't forgive him.
Yeah. I do love this ending because it's definitely a mess and everything is completely coming together.
Yeah.
And it only makes sense because they've got a British reporter tying it all together.
Oh my, golly gee whiz, the Queen's Gambit up there, not a big poppy.
It's hard to believe what's happening right now. The brutality of the situation.
I think
this could be the end of Spider-Man. And you're like, why are you covering this event like this?
I think she was English as well at the start. I think she put it on. She's like, this is a big story.
It got really compelling.
I will say
I buckled up when she turned British. I said, oh, my ears are perks. I'll give a listen now.
An American? Nay.
No.
A pom? Oh, my word.
A 10-pound pom?
Well, yeah. And you got to check out the show, guys. Check out 10-pound pom.
I think it's on Stan, maybe.
I will say it is like it's another crowd because I do think Sandman is a monster for anyone in the crowd. But I feel like Sandman gets his shit blown up by James Franco.
Yeah.
And all the people are like Frankenstein, like, yeah, kill the monster, burn him to the ground. Like they are just adamant, like this guy should be flamed.
My favorite thing is he has similar facial expressions and noises as to the big gingerbread man in Shrek 2.
Yeah.
It's
same play style as well.
It's so that it's like, wow, this is if honestly I Need a Hero was playing right now.
I would love if a little Sandman was down on the ground and he was kind of like giving a little pep talk. Wouldn't that be nice?
Sure.
A little Haden Church, just
come on, man. You can make it.
You can do it.
You can do it. Smash it, little guy.
Just they hit it, and also again, it's water too, so they just hit him with milk. They go, we've warmed up a lot of milk for Sandman. Hit him.
Carl, they defeat him. They do the big pole thing. I remember liking the poles as a child. I couldn't tell you if it hits, but it's fun. I
want to know what these bombs are, because it seems like they get sucked into another dimension. They go, it's a nice clean bomb.
Well, that's a quasar bomb. Everyone has one of those. You know? It's a quasar bomb.
I'm like, wow, that's not even a smithereen.
Listen, when you're a very wealthy, tech entrepreneur, you have a couple of imploding bombs. Just on the.
You've always got.
Look at anyone with a net worth of over $6 million has an imploding bomb on them.
Checks out.
Yeah.
I saw that New Yorker article.
Yeah. I pay for the subscription.
Yeah,
I'm not jumping over that wall.
You're going to tell me I'm not going to read the article that says people that rich have little bombs on them?
Little bombs on them that can sort of suck in things.
Yeah, because it was meant to be the new season of Serial completely based on that concept.
Yeah.
But then they just made it a New Yorker article.
Yeah.
I'm keen to see what they do, though.
Yeah. Check it out on Stan.
Yeah. Stan Sport? Right? It's only an additional $9.99.
$9.99, yeah.
Yeah, a pretty good deal. You could watch tennis, maybe. Yeah, so we go to James Franco dies.
Yep.
And as we discussed,
you wept.
I wept. Believe it or not, didn't feel a thing this time. Just didn't care. Just really went over me, and I went, wow, crazy. I was moved by this.
I couldn't remember because he kind of gets the exact same accent again. I thought he was going to get a second round of amnesia, and he was going to be like,
that'd be so good.
Peter,
my buddy. I love when he's hiding. He's like, my best friends. Those are the doctor's like, hey, I just asked the two people.
MJ, Peter, come here.
MJ, Peter, we should be a throuple. Come on. My dad was a goblin. What the fuck was that about?
Green goblin.
Yeah.
I got a surfboard. Yeah. It's sick.
How do we think the butler feels when he no doubt found out that James Franco also died because of a glider? Do you reckon then he goes, you know what? Maybe it is Spider-Man, because now he's the variable between the two deaths of these two people I've butlered.
Here's the thing. What's in the will? Because I don't think he left one. That butler's looking pretty happy.
Now, the thing I want to talk about is because then we go to Harry Osborn's funeral.
Yep.
We go to Harry Osborn's funeral. Why is Gwen Stacy there?
Oh, she's a socialite.
Did they know each other?
She's a hot commodity. You can't want anyone. If you've got Gwen at the funeral, you did well.
Get the call. Just like his parents just being like, we got the call. Gwen's coming to the funeral.
This was worth it.
We just got an extra $20,000 budget on catering because Gwen's coming, guys.
Buy a lot of black umbrellas.
Use your best.
Buy a lot of black umbrellas. We've got them. God, but it looks stunning at a funeral. Oh my God. Carl, who would watch Spider-Man 3?
I think it's got some charm to it.
Yeah, I think
it still has some charm to it.
Yeah.
It's definitely too long. It's definitely too muddled.
Yeah.
and I don't think it really has any clear idea as to what it's doing, which is a real shame because the other two movies have I couldn't even really tell what the clear arc is for Peter.
I feel like in that second one, he's got like a whole thing where he's sort of has to, if I remember correctly, Alfred's like Icarus, like going for the sun.
Yeah.
And I feel like he has to learn to be Spider-Man again.
Well, he's contemplating giving it up, and it's a great thing to go. Well, what if I got more out of life by saying no? I'm not going to help.
In this one, I think it's humility, right? But not like it's
when he's
messy.
barely like 25 minutes in, he should be turning to the dark side.
Yeah.
It's crazy they leave Venom for an hour.
I think so. And then you're also just like, he's just sort of a dick, and not to like a real big problem
Yeah.
where like you have to repent. Like he's still doing okay.
I'd love to know how this, because it's tough for me to say this is for Spider-Man fans.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't think that can be done. And I don't think you can really even tell somebody new to watch this. I don't know where this Spider-Man trilogy sits for people.
But you know, I will say a lot of people get a lot out of it. Because I think it's so in the zeitgeist. There's so many like internet, we didn't really talk about it, but there's so many moments like these are still living on.
Yeah,
like,
there are a lot of meme things in it. Fit in what year was it?
2007.
2007. This movie is for a 2007 crowd. I think it's so wholly a superhero movie from 2007.
I think so, but I think that's also a charm of it because I feel like you look at like because it's still Sam Raimi, it's still like a film.
It's still sort of fun.
It's still like doing the film thing, whereas I feel like it then gets to like the mid 2000s, like we're doing like a messy CGI like studio. Whereas this is like got criticized at the time for like you're really studio interference, but you're like, oh man, it's still got a lot of stuff behind it. You're like, I'm backing that, you know. Anyway,
so yeah, I would probably say anybody from 2007.
Yeah.
That's who I think should watch. I don't know who should watch this now, but if you were alive in 2007, this is for you.
That's weird. 2013 for me, that's my year.
No.
That's my
Absolutely
year.
not.
Yeah.
Don't agree.
2013.
Should I be looking down the camera as I don't agree with you?
You can do. Look to the bottom.
Don't agree.
Look sheepish down there.
Look
sheepish down there.
What, down to these cue cards?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, when we talked about his old and new villains, pack it in, Oscar. Pack it in. Oscar, who would watch Spider-Man 3?
I'm kind of in love with this, just as in like a time capsule. But it is like I feel like it gets shit on.
But it is nostalgia.
It's nostalgia.
It's 100% nostalgia.
But I think it's so flawed. I think the elements that are working, you're like, wow, it's just a cut above like what a bad superhero film is like from like 10 years ago. You know?
Oh well, I mean, we'll be finding out. We're doing Suicide Squad next week.
Oh yeah,
so
it's gonna be pretty
I feel like what a bad superhero movie is now versus what a bad superhero movie back then is.
Yeah.
Oscar, who would watch Spider-Man 3?
Carl, if you want to watch a Spider-Man movie that is a prime number and an odd number, this one's for you. Carl, who would watch Spider-Man 3?
Anybody that's a big fan of sand. Straight up sand.
Sand castles?
Yep. All of it.
Nice.
Finally. Weaponized sand.
Yeah.
People have been waiting. now it's your turn to rise on up and get it. Oscar, who would watch Spider-Man 3?
I guess if you want to watch Sideways but with little to no Rhino, this is for you. You like that one?
I did.
Thanks.
I really liked that one.
Girl, who would watch Spider-Man 3?
Do you want to see James Cromwell collect a check? Do we know who James Cromwell is?
Is that the Succession guy?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. He nails it.
He has what's he got? Two lines, maybe?
I think so. Eddie goes, I'm fucking your daughter. Goes, he doesn't even goes, well.
That's fine. Has the check cleared?
He's got even nothing. He's also got the scene where he's like, turns out we didn't get your killer.
Yeah, actually, that's a good scene. He's like, I'm ambivalent about the news I've just found out. He's also at the funeral being like, well, my socialite daughter's here, so I've got to come.
I mean,
Sorry I couldn't stop or help
It's
this.
a hot ticket. I'm Mick Jump. Got to jump in.
I would love to just chew his ear off about his role in this film.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, what was it like on set for you? And I bet he was like, look, catering was good.
Catering was really good.
Catering was yum.
They had Spider-Man muffins. It was quite
Everything
adorable.
was Spider-Man themed.
Yeah,
everything was
nice.
creamy.
Yeah.
I'll never get over my partner once telling me that when he ate a tarantula, it was creamy. And that just grossed me out.
Yeah, I know. But it's that big sack at the back.
Yeah, it was the sack he said.
Yeah.
Said it was milky and oozed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Carl, next week we're gonna do Green Lantern.
Yep. Don't worry, I'm not happy about it either.
The Ryan Reynolds classic.
Yep.
People been saying that.
Yeah, people have been.
Yeah.
Because he's never done another superhero movie that people would remember him from.
Nope.
Oh, Wolverine. Sorry, I was wrong.
Yeah. So don't maybe think before you speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go all in on what's his face did it. That good director. Guy that did Casino Royale.
Spielberg?
No, Nolan.
Nolan?
Yeah.
Good for him, huh?
Crazy, right?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Casino Royale?
Yeah, the guy that Casino Royale did Green Lantern.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, right?
Oh, that sucks.
Isn't that crazy? But Tim Robbins is in it.
Oh, well, he's always a blast.
Oh, yeah, name them.